Anytime that a show takes place or inside a very isolated area, I always feel like that allows a theatricality and a drama in a situation that doesn't happen if you go to many different locations. So I'm always intrigued by that. Same for Promises, and the same for How to Succeed. So that's appealing as well. And I love the period and I love the look of it.
Musical has been a part of my life growing up. It's been a huge thing for me, just in terms of like my parents are huge musical fans, always took me to musicals, always played musicals in the car. So to now be doing one, I always wanted to do it, but I thought it would be something I'd get to a lot later in my career. To be doing it now is very exciting.
About a couple of years ago when Boston Legal was ending, I talked to my representation and said, let's not rush into another job on TV. I came to New York and had meetings with producers and said, I'm going to take a couple of years and just be available. And then this came across my desk, so it was just perfect.
It's been a dream come true, really. I mean, the role is so special. The character is just so different. She's not your classic ingenue. She's got so much more to her. I felt really lucky to be able to put my spin on that.
And this is my Hetty. I mean, you never know. She's very streetwise and she's very tough, and you don't want to judge a book by its cover. You know, so my Hetty is, you may think she doesn't know what's going on, but she knows what's going on, and that's what's great about her.
You kind of stay away from any like what has been, what it should be, and you just like block all that like horse blinders, and you just say, what is it for me? It's been a joy to discover who my Bud Frump is, and you know I'm a little bit of a different type cast for this part, so I'm glad that Rob and the team were like looking outside the box for that. They allowed me to really just play, and so that's been fantastic.
First day of rehearsals, we're not doing a book reading. We're learning and rehearsing Brotherhood of Man. I've never done that before. So that was a bit interesting. You raise the bar constantly, and these people are raising your game, and that's what Daniel and John have done for me here. So I just want to be there for them, and I'm having a blast.
All I know is I always go back to the script. I always try to think, what story are we telling, or how are we trying to move the plot along? That's the only thing I try to think of, and then how would these particular people move, and then the creation starts. When you have incredible associates that like I do in the room, then they riff on something, and then you riff on something, and then we just stack and build it together.
Just like with drama, if it comes from within, then people will feel it without, and this character just happens to come from within me, and I'm just very lucky and blessed to be able to show it.
Film is fantastic, and I love it, and it's been a part of my life, and so it's kind of always going to be my first love. But theatre is what I think is where you really get tested every night, and it's because it's about having an appointment with inspiration every night at 8 o'clock. So it's I love it.